Some problems with the canopies because I've got a slight misalignment on them, but what I have determined, which I did talk about previously, is the fact that this thing runs a lot faster. It runs a lot better. It's running at 1,367 and still climbing, with all three canopies on, so that the rotor is completely enclosed. So I thought I'd do a live stream on it just to show you that because the air is sealed, and I've got these little flaps inside here which you probably can't see very well, but there's some flaps to overlap between the canopies so the air can't escape. And when I've got a good seal, it runs a lot faster than it does without them. So if I take a canopy off, which I'm not going to do right now because it'll start catching, yeah, it might hit the rotor and fly off and hit me or something. So, but it definitely makes a big difference when you get all three of the canopies on. Obviously I've got to wind the coil yet. I haven't done that yet because I just wanted to do a static test. Well, not a static test, but a test without the coils on. And I'm quite surprised really that considering it's a double rotor, it's a twin rotor assembly, we're almost up to 1400 RPM and it's still going up there, so that's really good. Because the other day I was doing this test with one of the canopies missing, and I was struggling to get it was struggling to get up to 1300. It was just barely touching 1300. It was about 1,298 and then it went up to about 1,300, but I couldn't get up to 1,400 because of the drag of the air. You see, you've got to think about it like a fan. Now, if you know anything about the test I did previously a few years ago with these fans I made, the turbines. Get that off there a minute. So if you remember, I did these turbines, and when it's stuck in air it slows down, but when you block the airflow it speeds up. Well, it's basically the same principle. If you remember when I was doing this a few years, I don't know, was it 2-3 years ago, it's so I 3D printed all these turbines, and you can't really see them but they're inside there, but basically those things I designed on the 3D printer. And I've got some of the other blades here, so these fans are what's in here, and centrifugal force on these. So when these when they pull in static airflow, they will slow down because they've got work to do. They've got static air and they've got to accelerate that air up to a high speed and then fling it out the sides. Well, it's the same principle with there's one without the cover on. There's one without the cover on. It's basically the same thing with the rotor. The rotors, if air isn't flowing with the rotor and it's stationary, then it's braking it slightly. It's imagine a wheel spinning and you put your hand on it and it will make your hand accelerate. It's the same effect with air, obviously. So we're already at 1,410 RPM, so yeah, that's good news. Current's still a bit high, it's still picking up speed. So it's going to keep climbing. Hopefully. Yeah, it's still going up. It's not climbing as fast now, but it's still climbing. So yeah, I thought I'd just share that video. I need to get some better bearings. These bearings are no good. I think I might have got super glue in them. Oops. Yeah. I was when I super glued the pulley on to the shaft, I might have got a bit of super glue in the bearing because they've been a little bit noisy. So I'm going to get some new bearings that have got a rubber seal on them, so I don't have that mishap again, and possibly get them by during the week, maybe next week, I don't know yet. So yeah, we're still climbing. If it gets up to my nominal frequency, which I recorded on the 17th of April, which was 1466, then I'll be over the moon, because it means that the dual rotor assembly isn't adding more drag on the system than what we had previously, which is good news. We're already at 1432 right now. 1433. I don't see any reason why we won't reach 1466. So yeah, that's really good news, because that's what I wrote down, if you remember. We're still climbing. Yeah, still going up. But still, even that speed, I'm quite happy with that. I mean, it's still good. Still going up. So yeah, just a little update on everything. I'm not going to stand around waiting for it to climb, obviously. Just wanted to let you know what's going on right now. I've been trying to relax a bit lately, because I'm letting other issues and other problems get to me, and it's frustrating. I need to just focus on this and keep my mind clear. There's too many distractions in the world. That's why I'm chilling out watching some videos at the moment, because I'm just trying to relax a bit. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to do. As I was talking previously about the Schumann resonance, yeah, it's surprising actually how it affects biological life. It affects apparently heart rhythm. Do you remember I was talking about my heart rhythm being a little bit erratic lately? Well, I'm wondering if that's got something to do with the Schumann resonance as well, because it wouldn't surprise me. That's possibly what's going on, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, just a quick update.